In this video, I will share with you an extremely profitable scalping strategy you have never seen before. This strategy shows some amazing results on Forex, stocks and crypto, so make sure you pay attention to everything I'm about to show you so you don't miss anything important. I will also backtest this strategy 100 times and set my initial account size at $100 with 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio. The backtesting app I'm using is called Trader Edge, and besides their amazing and quick backtester, they've got plenty of other useful features that will dramatically improve your trading skills. I'm talking about the profit and loss calendar, where you can track your performance, the position size calculator, which can be really handy when it comes to trading Forex and commodities, and of course the indicators and strategies menu, where you can find some highly accurate and profitable strategies that have already been backtested and proven to work. So go ahead and sign up for their 7-day free trial. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Okay, this strategy consists of 3 free TradingView indicators. Now let's go ahead and add them to our chart. So for the first indicator, we will need whole suite. This one by Insilico. For the second indicator, let's search for Vortex. And finally, let's add a volume oscillator to our chart. Okay, so in order for this strategy to be complete, we first need to adjust these indicators. So let's first double click on this whole suite line and change this length from 55 to 100. And this length multiplier from 1 to 3. Okay, now we need to change the settings on our Vortex indicator. So let's change the length from 14 to 20. And now let's make some slight adjustments to our volume oscillator. We're not going to change the inputs, just going to change the style. Okay, now our strategy is ready. Let's get into our trading rules. Okay, we're only going to be looking to buy if the price is sitting above the whole suite line and the line is colored in green. This is an indicator that we are officially in an uptrend. Next thing we need to do is we need to check the Vortex indicator for a new bullish cross. So this blue line has to cross over this red line. This would be a new signal to enter a long position. And finally, to confirm the signal, we're going to be looking at our volume oscillator for sufficient volume in the market. So this volume blue line has to be sitting above this 0 line. Okay, so we see all our conditions were met, and this is going to be our trigger candlestick. So we're going to go ahead and place a buy order. Set our stop loss slightly below our recent swing low and target 1.5 times the risk. Okay, we see this trade turns out to be successful and we close it with a nice profit. Exactly opposite is true for short trades, so we're only going to be looking to sell if the price is below this whole suite indicator and the indicator is colored in red. We also need to have a new bearish signal from this Vortex indicator, so this red line has to cross above this blue line, and just like with the long trades, we need to have this volume oscillator to be greater than 0%. Okay, so we see all our conditions were met on this candlestick, so let's go ahead and take a short position. Set our stop loss slightly above the recent swing high and target 1.5 times the risk. Okay, let me now give you a couple more examples and you'll see how well this strategy performs in different market conditions. So we see the price is currently sitting below this whole suite line and the line is colored in red. So this means that we are officially in a downtrend. We also have a new bearish signal issued by our Vortex indicator and the volume oscillator agrees. So we can safely enter a short position, set our stop loss, and a take profit target. Okay, so we see our first trade turned out to be profitable. Now let's move on and find some more signals. Okay, so if we have any bullish signals issued by our Vortex indicator, we're just going to ignore them because the overall trend is bearish. So here we see we've got another valid short signal, all our indicators agree. We see this trade turns out to be profitable, even though we nearly got our stop loss hit. That's why we need to place our stop loss slightly above the recent swing high. We see this bullish signal is not confirmed because the rest of our indicators do not agree. This bearish signal was not valid either because we see the volume oscillator was sitting below the 0 line. Okay, we see we've got a new bullish signal, but we cannot take a long position just yet because the whole straight line is still being colored in red. We see how well our volume oscillator filters out all these false signals. We see this bullish signal is not confirmed either. We cannot take a short trade here because the whole straight line is still green. Okay, so we see this bearish signal is confirmed and we can enter a short position. We cannot take this short trade because the price is sitting above the whole straight line. Okay, so I think we just got a bullish cross. Let's zoom in. Yep, definitely we can see the lines cross each other. So this is a new bullish signal, and this signal is confirmed by the rest of our indicators. Okay, so we see we've got another winner, which is really amazing. So just take a look at how well the strategy is eliminating all these bad signals. Okay, so I think we just got a valid short signal. But unfortunately, this trade turned out to be a losing trade. Okay, so now you have a better idea of how to trade with this strategy, so let's actually backtest it 100 times and see how well it performs. Okay, so after 100 tests, we see our strategy turned out to be extremely successful. Our win rate is 61% and we increased our account size by 175.99%. The equity curve is extremely consistent. Sometimes you do have some consolidations, but they don't last for long. Our profit factor is 2.35 and we had 8 consecutive wins against 4 consecutive losses. Okay, so in terms of win rate, this strategy is sitting on a 15th place, which is extremely good considering the fact that we tested it on a 5-minute chart. So I highly recommend it. Go ahead and backtest it and forward test it on different markets and different time frames as well. Okay traders, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm still looking for that perfect strategy that would give me at least 80% win rate. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos.